This weekend is Maine Maple Weekend. We're pretty proud of our maple syrup here in New England. Maine has a special weekend. They celebrate maple sugaring, and all the big sugar houses, they do like an open house with special things like ice cream and maple syrup and cotton candy and all this great stuff. There's a place that just opened up a few years ago down the road. The place is called Sap Hound. So we're heading down there right now. We're gonna check out what they've got going on today for their open house. We got some friends meeting us there, and we're gonna go see what a real commercial sugar operation kind of looks like. So, all right, come on, let's go.
Do you smell it? Yeah, smell maple. Doesn't it smell good?
Okay. Well, I'm the parent of one of the owners. My daughter and her husband own this place. All right, it's called Sap Hound. And they named it after their dog Manny because he loves being outdoors, and so do they. So they decided to open up this business. Do you know where maple syrup comes from?
Yep, maple trees.
Maple trees give us maple syrup. Well, it gives us sap. See it right over here. You can see it. It's a sugary water. It's 2% sugar. That's not a lot, is it? And maple syrup is about 66% sugar. So you got to go from 2% to 66%. That's a lot. And you got to get rid of a lot of water.
Is what making all that sap.
That's right. It's going into that tank right there.
Yeah,
and it's coming from the trees.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Making all the sap come into that tank.
That's right. That's right. You want to see the tank? All right. Come on over. So.
Whoa, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That tank was empty just a little while ago. Underneath the sap, and it boils the sap, and it goes out here. Right now it's cooling down because we're just finishing a boil, and it's down about 425 or so, but it was 600 to 800 degrees. That's really hot. Yeah. This is where it flows in here. This is a floating system to make sure that the level in the pan is always at the right level, so it doesn't burn your pan too much. It's kind of like the back of a toilet thing, you know. It has that floating thing in there.
Like the toilet.
Yeah. And then it comes to the front here. Oh, smell this. So again, there's another one of those float things, and this makes sure that this always stays at the same temperature. I'm going to lift you up so you can see, but don't touch, okay? Yeah, can you smell that?
I smell the syrup.
Well, if you come on through there. All right, come on over here, and you get to see something very special. While we're boiling it, we have to heat it up. And we use all this wood over here, all that wood, and we put it in here. Whoa, yeah, see how big that is? That's a big firebox. Then it goes over here, then Gabe takes it off of here, he draws it off and he puts it in this pan. Right now, we're not doing it anymore right now, but be careful of the stove though. And then we put it into our finishing pan over there. And the finishing pan, he uses some tools to make sure it's the right density. And then he runs it through the filtering system.
I can't see it.
It goes right through there. I'll show you.
Okay, everything's wicked hot over there.
Yes, and then he puts it into these tanks here, or he bottles it.
Yeah,
those are 5-gallon.
Filling up some totes.
Yeah, those are 5-gallon containers that he sends to restaurants that use a lot of them.
Now we get that syrup all cleaned up, send it through the filter press. This whole thing's the filter unit here.
So it's pushing it through there. It's got those little papers. He's got that diatomaceous. I never say it right.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous earth.
Yeah, I mean the syrup would be good. Like you just get like sediment in the bottles. You know, like there's a bunch of suspended minerals, and you know anything doesn't get caught out the filter into your sap will get caught out of that. Yeah, so we'll sell these to restaurants and food producers that use a decent quantity at a time. It fluctuates, like depending on your yield, but you know, like between a quart and a half a gallon of syrup per tree that you have.
And remember, that's 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of
Yeah,
so,
a tree might do like 1 gallon of sap a day, like out of one tap. Yeah, of sap out of the tree would be like a gallon of sap, but it takes 40 of those gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. So, yeah, hopefully we'll make like 4,000 gallons of syrup. So that means we'll process about 160,000 gallons of sap.
all right? Did you have fun? Did you learn a lot? You did? And what was your favorite part?
When we went to smell the
Yes, the smell. You know the saying, sell the smell, right? When we finish making all the maple syrup and everything else, we store it in this, we call this the maple bunker. This is where we store it, and it's kind of like a root cellar because he's covered it all with dirt all around it, and it keeps the temperature all the same all the time.
I remember when we went in here to get some meat.
That's right.
Jackie got to make the syrup.
That's where you get it. Hello, everybody. I'm the Sap Hound.
Mama, I want a cupcake. No, I do.
All right, no pushing around here.
You know what? It's like 20 of you, buddy. Why don't tell us? Oh, the rest is 7. That was small. Chicken, I'm not even birch bark, perfect round.